Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg in the guest segment. And today it's FACTv. And we got some special announcements for you today in our FACTv update. We had talked about this earlier in the year that FACTv will be going down to 2 channels. And it's not because of budget. It's not, well, you can't say it's not for budget. It's for good budget savings, but it's also really in tune with all the activities that we're doing here at FACTv to make things more streamlined and easier for you to watch. But really, we're not giving up any of the great work that we're doing. We're really just combining what we already do great and continue to do it better as we move forward. So let me explain. So we talked about this earlier, and coming this June, FACTv will be going down to 2 channels, F1 and F2. We had F1, F2, and F3 before, but now we're going down to 2. And what does this mean? Well, the government channel is going to become F1, the Gov. Yes, F3 moving to F1, and the community channel, well, it stays the same with great coverage. So the media channel, we need to say a proper goodbye. Thank you, media channel, for all of your success and helpfulness. The retirement's going to be great. That's all I'm saying, F1. It's going to be great. Media, you did your job, and we salute you. But our community bulletin board is not going away. So the community bulletin boards will still be airing on our media channel, or our media channel will still be airing on our Gov channel and our community channel. But there will be no more F1 media channel. Like I said, we're cutting down to 2 channels. And again, it's pretty much the media channel has been just a community bulletin board. Sometimes we had programming on it when we needed to use it, but we really feel that going down to the 2 channels is going to better fit our operations and, again, continue to provide the great services that we already have. So we don't have to give up any great services, but we'll be able to save some funds for other projects in the long run. And that's a good thing for the department and the community. So F1 or F3 going to F1. Let's talk about it. Government channel is going to become F1. It was 3 going to 1. So no change as far as the channels lineup themselves. Excuse me. We already have great government coverage, and that's all going to stay the same. So we're going to continue to do everything the same. The only thing that's changing is the logo, but the channels themselves aren't changing. There is no change to whether you watch it on cable TV, Apple, all of that stays the same. It's just the logo will change to F1 instead of F3. So, and as I mentioned, the community channel, that stays the same with all of your great programming. I kind of put a list there of the programming that we have on there. That FACTv is producing currently. So we still got all of our great shows on there for you, and we'll continue to do that and expand when we can on bringing you great programming. But our channel, the community channel, is all about the community, what's going on, and keeping you up to date on what's happening in and around the city of Fitchburg. All right, so let's go to the actual update of TV. And yeah, there it is, F1, the Gov channel. Now we lead with the government channel. So awesome. And as I mentioned, nothing changes with the channel. So all of that stays the same. It's just now F1, the Gov. And of course, you can find all of your great meeting coverage. That's a list of a few of the many meetings we cover each and every day. Most of those meetings are covered live, and you can check that out again at fitchburgwi.gov. You'll be able to click on F1, the Gov channel, to check out those meetings. And again, to reiterate, the government meetings the channels and stuff are staying the same. The streaming is staying the same. It's just F1 instead of F3 for our government meeting coverage. So we don't overcomplicate this, but we wanted to keep what you know as far as where you find us the same, just different logo for our Gov channel F1. Turning to our community channel, no changes on that one at all. It's still the community channel F2, and it still has great programming. And let's take a look at what's coming up the month of June. We continue to provide you Talking Fitchburg updates starting at 9:30 every day, Monday through Friday, and Talking Fitchburg rewinds throughout the day. And of course, Talking Fitchburg new show airs at 6 p.m. and then replays 10, 7:30, and noon the next day. And we hope you'll continue to check us out on that. As far as new shows coming here for the month of June, still standing new episode should be premiering Safe Communities Death and Despair webinar series. BB now That's business before 9. We should have that coming up, and the Fitchburg Memorial Day ceremony coming up as well. And I should mention too, and I didn't include it in here, but D1 All Stars has a new episode coming up. I just realized that. I'm like, darn it, I didn't get it in here, but hey, I can still verbally say that. And again, no changes to the channel for the community programs. Still going to be on F2, and it's still going to be on the same channels that it was. Streaming, and of course available on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. If you haven't checked it out there, that's where the full HD coverage is at. Finally, our community bulletin board, that still exists. We're still going to have up-to-date information. It's just going to be a community bulletin board, which in our book, it's always been called that. But let's take a look at just some of the recent graphics that were added here. You got your pickleball clinic coming up on Saturday, May 28th at McGaw Park. Hopefully you can come out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Fitchburg Farmers Market started back up. It's on Thursdays, started on May 5th and continues the rest of the season, 3 to 6 p.m. on Thursday. You have that road construction happening on County Highway MM and McCoy intersection, and that runs through August now. Remember, no left turn onto MM and no left turn from MM to McCoy. That is prohibited as they construct the stoplights at that intersection. And remember, you can stay connected with FACTv. We show you this every day, but with the new logo on, I mean, come on. Make sure you check us out, F1, F2. 2 great channels, great content. It stays the same. Just not having our media channel. That does it for our FACTv update. We're going to take a quick break, wrap up the show next. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.